Good evening. I'm Linda Mumma with the Stanislaus County Office of Emergency Services with tonight's COVID-19 community update on Saturday, May 9th. We want to remind you that we have a total of 3 testing sites now available throughout Stanislaus County. One that is being run by Verily, which has been up and running for a couple of weeks now at the Salida Library, and you can register for an appointment by visiting projectbaseline.com. The other 2 opened up this week. They are being run by a company called OptumServe. One of them is over at the Keys Community Center, and the other one is now available at the Hammond Senior Center in Patterson. I visited one of the OptumServe sites in Keys this week a couple of times, and that was to gather some information for you as well as some video so you would know what to expect once you arrive. And while I was in Keys on Friday afternoon, one of the workers there told me that they're averaging about 50 patients a week at both of those sites, while they can handle up to 130 patients. So they wanted me to reiterate that they are available. They are open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So if you're having any symptoms, visit the website, either Stan Emergency or our Stan County website as well. And you can sign up by either calling or by registering online. They also have staff members that speak both English and Spanish that are available for you to answer any of your questions. Also, as you may have heard in some of our previous updates throughout the week, we now have a new dashboard that is available on both our Stan Emergency and also Stanislaus County websites as well, that break down the number of cases by deaths, by age, by city of residence, by ethnicity, a number of different factors. And while some may believe that this is a disease that only impacts people who are older or who may have underlying health conditions, our stats are showing that people who are 60 and older represent actually less than 25% of the cases county-wide. And while the bulk of the cases, more than 75%, are in the 21 to 59-year-old age range. Another interesting statistic is that more than 70% of all the cases have resulted from contact with an infected person, whether that is through a member of your own family or through a workplace infection. This is the data that's driving many of the state and county decisions. As you learned in the governor's address this week about moving into phase 2, Stanislaus County has to meet some pretty strict requirements in order to open up more businesses. And so we want you to understand that this is a balancing act between what's good for the economy and what is good for the health of our residents. We want you also to understand that we hear all of your concerns and all of your points are valid. Lastly, tomorrow is Mother's Day, so we want to wish all of our mothers in Stanislaus County a happy Mother's Day. We want to encourage you to celebrate while also practicing safe practices and following all health guidelines. We'll continue to work together, and we'll also get through this together, and we'll see you again tomorrow night.